I led them with cords of kindness, with the bands of love. And I became to them as one who eases the yoke on their jaws, and I bent down to them and fed them.
Melaख़im Bet, chapter 1. And Moab revolted against Israel after the death of Achab, and Ahaziah fell through the lattice of his upper room in Shomeron, and was injured, and sent messengers and said to them, Go, inquire of Baal-Zevuv, the mighty one of Ekron, if I shall recover from this injury. But a messenger of Yahweh spoke to Eliah the Tishbite, Rise up, go up to meet the messengers of the sovereign of Shomeron, and say to them, Is it because there is no Elohim in Israel that you are going to inquire of Baal-Zevuv, the mighty one of Ekron? So therefore, thus said Yahweh, You are not going to get out of the bed to which you have gone up, for you shall certainly die. And Eliah went. And the messengers returned to him, and he said to them, Why have you come back? And they said to him, A man came up to meet us, and said to us, Go, return to the sovereign who sent you, and say to him, Thus said Yahweh, Is it because there is no Elohim in Israel that you are sending to inquire of Baal-Zevuv, the mighty one of Ekron? Therefore you are not going to get out of the bed to which you have gone up, for you shall certainly die. And he said to them, What was the man like who came up to meet you, and spoke to you these words? And they answered him, He was a hairy man, and wore a leather girdle around his waist. And he said, It is Eliah the Tishbite. He then sent to him a captain of 50 with his 50 men. And he went up to him, and see, he was sitting on the top of a hill. And he spoke to him, Man of Elohim, the sovereign has said, Come down. And Eliyahu answered and said to the captain of 50, And if I am a man of Elohim, let fire come down from the heavens and consume you and your 50 men. And fire came down from the heavens and consumed him and his 50. He then sent another captain of 50 with his 50 men to him. And he answered and said to him, Man of Elohim, this is what the sovereign said, Come down at once. And Eliah answered and said to them, If I am a man of Elohim, let fire come down from the heavens and consume you and your 50 men. And a fire of Elohim came down from the heavens and consumed him and his 50. And again he sent a third captain of 50 with his 50 men. And the third captain of 50 went up, and came and fell on his knees before Eliyahu, and pleaded with him, and said to him, Man of Elohim, please let my life and the life of these 50 servants of yours be precious in your eyes. See, fire has come down from the heavens and burned up the first 2 captains of 50s with their 50s, but let my life be precious in your eyes. And the messenger of Yahweh said to Eliyahu, Go down with him, do not be afraid of him. So he rose up and went down with him to the sovereign, and spoke to him. Thus said Yahweh, Because you have sent messengers to inquire of Baal-Zevuv, the mighty one of Ekron, is it because there is no Elohim in Israel to inquire of his word? Therefore you are not going to get out of the bed to which you have gone up, for you shall certainly die. And he died according to the word of Yahweh, which Eliyahu had spoken. And Jehoram reigned in his place, in the 2nd year of Jehoram son of Jehoshaphat, sovereign of Yehudah, for he had no son. And the rest of the acts of Ahaziah which he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the sovereigns of Israel?